President-elect Donald Trump has promised a major escalation of the nation's tariffs. Trump has proposed tariffs of between 60% and 100% on Chinese goods, and a tax of between 10% and 20% on every product imported from all U.S. trading partners. Economists widely forecast that tariffs of this magnitude would increase prices paid by U.S. shoppers, since importers typically pass along a share of the cost of those higher taxes to consumers. Trump's tariffs would cost the average U.S. household about $2,600 per year, according to an estimate from the Peterson Institute for International Economics. Some products would likely undergo much more significant price increases than others, experts told ABC News, pointing to items like electronics and toys that rely heavily on imports. This will directly impact people's pocketbooks, Rob Hanfield, a professor of operations and supply chain management at North Carolina State University, told ABC News. In response to ABC News' request for comment, the Trump transition team rebuked concern about potential price increases as a result of his tariff proposals. In his first term, President Trump instituted tariffs against China that created jobs, spurred investment, and resulted in no inflation. President Trump will work quickly to fix and restore an economy that puts American workers by reshoring American jobs, lowering inflation, raising real wages, lowering taxes, cutting regulations, and unshackling American energy, Caroline Leavitt, a spokesperson for the transition team, told ABC News in a statement. Here's what to know about which products will be most impacted by Trump's tariffs. Smartphones, tablets, and laptops are among the array of electronics that would see price increases as a result of tariffs, experts said. Video cameras, headphones, and video game consoles would also be impacted. Electronics are basically ubiquitous, Raymond Robertson, a professor of trade and public policy at Texas A&M University, told ABC News. I don't know how this wouldn't be incredibly disruptive. Prices of laptops and tablets could rise as much as 46%, while smartphone prices could jump 26%, according to a study published last month by the Consumer Technology Association, a trade group that represents tech firms. Many of those goods are imported from China, which would face the steepest tariffs under Trump's proposal, Hanfield said. Since Trump plans to also impose tariffs on all imported goods, manufacturers would not be able to circumvent the tariffs by shifting production to other countries, he added. Imports account for roughly 90% of video and audio electronic equipment sold to U.S. consumers, the U.S. Bureau of Economic Analysis found in 2017. Meanwhile, 88% of electronic computers and 78% of small electric appliances are imported, the BEA said. The prices of electronics would definitely go up, Hanfield said. Jeans, t-shirts, sweatshirts, and a host of other apparel items are set to go up in price if Trump's tariffs take effect, experts said. The US imports more than 80% of clothing items offered up by retailers, US Bureau of Economic Analysis data last year showed. For decades, the US has increasingly relied on apparel manufacturers in China, Bangladesh, Vietnam, and other low-cost markets abroad, said Jason Miller, a professor of supply chain management at Michigan State University. Obviously, and not surprisingly, apparel is very strongly imported, Miller said. The price of a set of 500 apparel goods ranging from swimwear to gloves to baby clothes could rise as much as 20% in response to the potential tariffs, according to a study earlier this month by the National Retail Federation, a trade association that represents retailers. After the proposed tariffs, a $50 woman's cotton sweater could cost consumers as much as $60, while the price of men's jeans could rise from $80 to $96, the NRF found. Dolls, stuffed animals, and board games are among a group of toys highly vulnerable to tariff-related price increases, experts said. Imports account for about 90% of toys and dolls sold to US consumers, US Bureau of Economic Analysis data in 2017 showed. Top US toy makers are very, very dependent on China, Handfield said. Almost all toys are manufactured in Asia. The price of toys could soar as much as 55%, amounting to about $14 billion in lost US consumer spending power, the NRF found. The price of a $50 tricycle could jump an additional $28, while a plush toy could climb from $17 to $27. Economists face challenges forecasting the exact price increase, since it remains unclear whether firms involved in the supply chain for products, such as toys, will take on a share of the added cost by relinquishing some profits, or will pass along all of the cost to customers, Miller said. The current body of academic research, however, suggests that many companies will add the full cost of tariffs onto the consumer. It is difficult to predict the exact price increase, Miller said, but it will be inflationary,